Glad you're with us. Brian Gadzord here with you as we start this Region 19 doubleheader with a jump shot from Paige Ashley that's off the mark for the first attempt of the game. And here come the Jersey Blues, is going for the steal, Kamaya Napier. And the Brookdale lineup, as we just heard from Dominic Sama filling in on public address, it features Leo Diaz, Jamira Glanton, Taylor Suki, Jocelyn Jackson, and Miracle Burke. So we note the absence of Layla Hagan. Pass tipped, and save is successful, and it's Brookdale turnover. Janesse Ruiz lines up a long jumper, can't get it to fall. Bounced in the paint, still loose, and finally scooped up by Diaz for Brookdale. Gets hounded in the back court, and that's the first foul of the game.
Foul number 23, Kamaya Napier. Her first personal foul.
And comes less than a minute in. Burke, give it up for Jackson, fakes on the defender, step back jumper, and drops through. Jocelyn Jackson gets Brookdale on the boards, the game's first score. Passaic team at 15-3. Number one in the Region 19. They've been impeccable on the road as the jumper from Janessa Rodriguez off the mark, but they get a second chance opportunity. Ruiz, floater in the lane. That won't go. And rebound taken by Diaz. Diaz with a crossover around midcourt. Jackson goes to that fake move, puts it up and off. Offensive rebound. Glanton back up strong and finds two. So good start, Brookdale. Just about 2 minutes gone by, and they've got a 4-0 lead. Three on the way, no. Offensive rebound, back up, count it, and one for Kamaya Napier.
Number 23, Kamaya Napier.
So Napier, a 53% free throw shooter. Foul goes on Burke, and Napier for the three-point play, but it's short. Rebound, back up for Ruiz, no. Burke trying to rip it away, and eventually the whistle blows. That's Brookdale who will take it.
Foul number 3, Carla Romaldo. Her first personal.
And they got a foul to boot on Carla Romaldo, so the visitors have picked up a couple. Just underway tonight, second of two meetings between the teams this regular season, Brookdale and Passaic. Jocelyn Jackson, long-range jumper, came up well short, but Burke picks up the offensive rebound. Suki drills the jumper. And that'll take us to a quick timeout. Brookdale off to the good start against the number one team in the region. Passaic needs to talk it over, and we'll be right back. That was just a 30-second timeout. Passaic looking to get on track. They're off to a slow start from the floor. They will inbound it once the officials say we're ready to go. And now we are. 6-2 Brookdale, early going tonight. Passaic making the trip down from North Jersey. They've had an outstanding season. Throw it inside, good catch, good finish, Napier. So she's got the first 4 Panther points. It's Brookdale by 2. Good maneuver there from Diaz. Diaz fires a long one and knocks it down. Bombs away for Leo Diaz. And it's Brookdale by 5. Paige Ashley way off target. Offensive rebound taken by Napier. Tried to poke it away. Here is Rodriguez. That misses. And it'll be Brookdale ball, as one from each side was pursuing it, but eventually it just goes out of bounds. So you gotta like the start for Rich Brunson's team, who had come in struggling. Mentioned before, without Layla Hagan, who's kind of the co-star with Diaz this season. She's not starting today. She's missed the last 5 games. And Brunson hoping to ease her back in, and here she is, coming off of the bench. So Hagan, who sprained her ankle in the Montgomery game, and that cost her 5 games on the shelf. You know how dangerous of a 3-point shooter she is, along with Leo Diaz. Turnover, Brookdale. And Janice Ruiz, who was the leading scorer for the Panthers, able to draw the foul in transition. It's Glanton on the foul. And Ruiz, a 65% free throw shooter. They got a veteran starting lineup for head coach Jermaine Emanuel, with 4 second-year Passaic players in the starting 5. 2 free throws good. Four minutes elapsed as Glanton draws a crowd. Diaz, shot blocked from behind. Taken here by Rodriguez. Pull up from Ashley is short and picked up defensively. It's Jackson. Brought on by Hagan. Diaz fires away, not that time. Burke had it swatted right in the hands of Hagan. Her jumper, too strong, touched last by Passaic. So Brookdale inbounding, 5.5 to go opening quarter. In quickly, Burke on the low block, turns and scores. A miracle, Burke gets on the board. And it's 11-6 in favor of the Jersey Blues. Step back from the elbow, and it's not there. Jackson tried to tip it to herself, controlled here by the Panthers. Janessa Rodriguez launches and drops the three-pointer. Passaic, for as much success as they've had this year, it hasn't so much been on the offensive end. They're a terrific defensive team, and Burke called for traveling. They've held the opposition to low point totals. C.R. Johnson checks in, and Burke will get a rest. Two-point lead for Brookdale, and the step in by Glanton. There's a foul. And it appears that it occurred after the steal, so Glanton came away with it. Got the foul on the Panthers, and Brookdale in business, working on a good opening quarter against the top team region-wide. Glanton, good move to the basket, and she puts it down for 2. Long 3 on the way, off the rim. And Jackson couldn't catch the rebound cleanly. But it will be Passaic ball. They inbound underneath, and it'll be Rodriguez. Tipped, stolen. It's once again Glanton. Spots Hagan off the right side. She pops the 3. Doesn't fall. Knocked in the hands of Carla Romaldo. Outlet pass. Rodriguez lays it up and in.
Basket by Janessa Rodriguez.
Inside 4 minutes to go, opening quarter. Passaic has not led in this opening quarter. Hagen tries a deep one and scores. Welcome back, Layla Hagen, and her teammates get up and applaud for that. They know just how important it is to have Hagen back onto the floor, albeit tonight in a reserve role. Here she has the steal. It's been a good aggressive quarter for Brookdale. Diaz thought about the long jumper. Diaz stripped and it's taken. Clear path ahead for the layup for Ruiz. And Rich Brunson wants to talk things over. But he's got to like the start. His team up 3. It's 16-13. We got a full timeout. I'm Brian Gadsford with thanks to our Brookdale TV crew. This evening, first of 2 tonight, Brookdale and Passaic in a Region 19 matchup. Jersey Blues with the 3-point lead as we play late stages first quarter. Offensive rebound, Hagen. Suki and Johnson, same team. Brookdale keeps it. Jackson fakes at the defender, and there's a foul. That'll be the team's 4th.
Foul number 3, Carlo Romaldo.
The visiting Panthers on Carlo Romaldo. It is her second personal. Now Diaz will take it out. Hagen catch and fire. Can't connect, and it's rebounded by Paige Ashley. Napier, and they collapse on her. Ruiz turns with it, looks for some space. Back into the hands. Shot clock winding down, catch and shoot for Rodriguez. It's off, and then a loose ball foul. And they're going to get Romaldo, and that's number 3.
Foul number 3, Carlo Romaldo. It's her third personal.
So she's forced to the Passaic bench, replaced in the lineup by Yolanis Jarrett. So it looks like
Number 8, Yolanis Jarrett.
Brookdale's going to get a free throw opportunity out of this. Ciara Johnson with Passaic now over the foul limit. So for Ciara Johnson, at least according to the stat sheet, this is her first free throw attempts of the season. And with that, she's a 100% free throw shooter. The sophomore from Keensburg. 1 added 2, rebound claimed by Ashley. Brookdale's in front by 4. We're inside 2 minutes to play in the first. And it's going the other way.
For Brookdale, number 12, Jamira Glanton checks back in.
So Leo Diaz to the Brookdale bench, replaced by Glanton. And Brookdale coming in on a 5-game losing streak, but you wouldn't know it by the way they've come out tonight. Glanton called for traveling in the backcourt. And they've really struggled in particular lately shooting the basketball. Over this 5-game losing streak, they've been held under 30% from the floor in each of the 5 games. A good backdoor cut, count it, and 1. Janessa Rodriguez, and a good feed from Napier. So Rodriguez, a 77% free throw shooter. The Patterson native, and the 3-point play is good. It closes the Panthers to within a point. Jackson may have gotten away with an extra step, but able to draw the foul. Passaic is over the foul limit, that foul in the act of shooting anyway, so Jackson goes to the stripe. And the sophomore is shooting 55%. And many of the Jersey Blues just trying to get on track from a shooting and scoring standpoint. And it's been made extra difficult in recent games not having Layla Hagan and all that she brings to the table.
Number 34, Miracle Burke. Checks back in.
So Burke in. Johnson goes to the bench. Brookdale by 3. It's Ruiz. Drew a couple of Jersey Blues, and the foul is called.
Fouls on number 2, Layla Hagan. Her second personal, 4th team foul on Brookdale.
So Hagan has 2, Brookdale with 4 as a team, officially inside 1 minute to go now in the quarter. Pass floated out toward the perimeter and nobody home.
Brookdale possession.
So Leo Diaz is going to check in for the final 53.8 of the quarter. Suki to the bench. It'll be Brookdale possession. Reset the lineup. They have Hagan, Glanton, Burke, Diaz, and Jackson. Hagan's made one from the land of the 3. Diaz got the defender in the air, steps into a 2-point try. Burke collects, shot altered. Napier with a head of steam all the way to the rim, couldn't finish. Offensive rebound, work it back out for Ashley. Ruiz lines up a long jumper, splash. It's a 3. And a game-tying hoop. With the timer now turned off, final 10 seconds. Not a good pass, but taken by Hagan, intercepted, and Rodriguez coasts in for the bucket. And that's the end of the quarter. So Brookdale sees the lead dissipate in the final minute. They had led for the entire quarter until basically the horn sounded. And it's Passaic who leads after 10 minutes, the score 21-19. And we'll be back with the start of the second quarter after this on Brookdale TV. Start quarter number 2, Brookdale the ball. They trail for the first time this evening after surrendering a basket right before the end of the first quarter on the fast break. Shot clock working its way down. It's at 7. Gonna have to make it happen. Hagan fires and didn't get much on it. Rodriguez for Ashley. Good ball movement. Yelanis Jarrett starts the second quarter on the floor. Here is Ruiz. Air ball. And then Diaz held, trying to get the rebound.
Foul number 9, Paige Ashley. Her first personal.
So Ashley on the foul. Brookdale starts the quarter with Diaz, Glanton, Hagan, Jackson, and Burke. Jackson. Foul called, so a couple of quick ones in this second quarter on Passaic. Brookdale was able to work their way into the bonus in the first quarter with fouls. Diaz, long three, doesn't get it. And loose ball taken by Burke. But then it's knocked out of her hands. Transition opportunity, Panthers. Napier on a bounce for Ruiz, who swoops in for two. So run lately favors Passaic County. Diaz on the drive, nice dish, Glanton for two. It's a beautiful setup by Diaz, and it's worth a second look. You see it there on your screen as Brookdale back within two. Just over 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Napier down in the post. Jackson trying to rip it down, a lot of competition, and the possession arrow keeps it on this end. They're trying to give it to Passaic, but nobody obliged until now. That'll be Rodriguez. Brookdale was thinking, oh, they don't want it, we'll take it gladly, but it didn't work that way. But they get it anyway off the steal. Here's Diaz out ahead. Off the rim, no. Hagan the follow, yes. And we're all even at 23 aside. Here is Jarrett. Can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Passaic had another crack at it down inside. They'll get another one. Ashley drives. Napier got a good bump. Napier fires for three, and it's an air ball. Back to the Jersey Blues. And Suki was trying to check in, but she'll have to wait. Still trying to get the record to the 500 mark here at home. They can do so with a win today as Diaz tees it up off target into the hands of Hagan for the offensive. Shot clock doesn't reset as the shot did not hit the rim. Burke, no, and it's rebounded by Jarrett. Passaic looking to snap a 23-all ties. Ruiz goes to work. Ruiz from three-point range, that's good.
Three-point basket by Janesse Ruiz, three-pointer.
Passaic not adept at shooting the three, just 25% as a team. But every now and then they can get one to fall. And that one makes it a three-point advantage for the visitors. Hagan looking for the answer, but it's off, and it'll go to Passaic on the loose ball foul.
Foul number 34, Eric Goldberg. Her second personal, team foul on Brookdale.
So for Burke, it's her second.
Number 22,
A couple of changes. Ciara Johnson's back in. Hagan and Burke go to the bench, and Suki now into the game after she was denied her last attempt. Napier tried to cross over. Three on the way, and it goes in. Paige Ashley from three-point range. So that's a 6-0 run for Passaic on successive three-pointers. Rich Brunson's on the floor, wants time, and eventually got the officials' attention. As we get a break, 5:24 to go until the half, 29-23, Passaic in front. I think a good time for a timeout from Rich Brunson's team after trying to slow down the run that Passaic is on, and good execution on the first play after the stoppage with Diaz taking it to the basket. Heavy contact, and it is against the Jersey Blues. Johnson trying to draw the charge.
Foul number 12, Jemira Glanton, her second personal, second team foul on
And then
Brookdale.
they got the foul on Glanton. I thought it would be on Johnson. Kiana Hardison is in the game now for Passaic, but that's
Genesis Ruiz with the basket.
she's their leading scorer and showing why she averages just under 20 per game. So the lead is a half dozen. Suki steps into a three-point try and there's a whistle. She was hit. And Jermaine Emanuel, the coach for
Fouls on number 1, Genesis
Panthers,
Ruiz.
not happy about that.
Second personal,
Fouling a jump
foul
shooter,
on Passaic.
and it'll lead to
Shooting
3
shots on the
attempts.
line for Brookdale, number 13, Taylor Suki.
So Suki's had only 6 attempts from the free throw line, just 1 make in those trips, but there's another. She's one of the sophomores. Season started late because she's also part of the soccer team. 2 for her first 2. From Wall, New Jersey. So she came into this game just 1 of 6 from the free throw line and goes 2 for 3 that time. That'll up the percentage. Dale down by 4. Hardison in the game for the first time. Ruiz hounding defense on the outside from Glanton. Ruiz gets it to
Basket by Genesis Ruiz.
50 move. 33 to 27. Some pressure applied in the backcourt, and Brookdale does not handle it well. But they're able to take it back as Diaz gets the steal, and then a foul called.
Fouls on number 1, Genesis Ruiz, her third personal, fourth team foul on Passaic.
Clanton substitutes out. Layla Hagan is in, and she'll bring it across. Come up on 4 minutes remaining, second quarter. Hagan pulls up, won't go. Offensive rebound, it's Johnson, and she traveled.
Traveling home, possession to Passaic.
Napier, high off the window, but it doesn't fall. Offensive rebound, it's taken by Jarrett. Hardison throws up a 3 off the rim. Rebound, it's Hagan. Jocelyn Jackson will get around the defender. Diaz floats it up, off, rebounded by Ashley. Remains a 6-point game, advantage Passaic. Brookdale led for most of the way in the first, but Passaic has led since the conclusion of the opening quarter, but this
Illegal screen foul.
is an offensive foul.
Her second personal, fifth team foul on Passaic.
Hagan, offensive rebound, second chance opportunity. Passaic keeping Brookdale on the perimeter. Just continue to play good defense. It's Jackson. Brookdale's gone cold from the floor. Here is Destiny White, bucket, a 3.
Destiny White.
So White just into the game, and against the team wearing white, puts in a 3. It's now the largest lead, up to 9 points. All the good feelings that Brookdale had in the first are just seemingly not there. Jackson can't get it to fall. foul will be on the Panthers.
Foul number 8, Yelanis Jarrett, her third personal foul.
Foul trouble
Getting in
for
line for Brookdale, number
Yelanis
22,
Jarrett.
Sharon Johnson, with 2
He's
seconds.
originally one of the starters for Passaic today, but they made a late change, getting Ashley
Number 12, Jamira
a start.
substituting for
And so
Brookdale.
Jared forced to bench duty, and now she's on the bench with 3
Also number 9,
personals.
Paige Ashley.
Ciara Johnson, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Brookdale coming off a game where they missed 15 free throws. They went just 11 of 26, and that's not a good recipe to win, and that ended up being their 5th straight loss. As they were at Ocean on Saturday, they dropped to 58-53. We're inside 2 minutes to go tonight. First half of play. Napier, good spin, missed, follow, good. So Kamaya Napier staying with the play, and it's a double-digit Panther advantage. Hagan floats it up, offensive rebound, Glanton try to finger roll, and she'll shoot free throws for Rich Brunson's team.
Foul number 5, Janessa Rodriguez, her first personal foul. At the line for Brookdale, number 12, Jamira Glanton.
So Glanton out of the state capital of Trenton, just a 41% free throw shooter, has that high release. A regular part of the starting lineup is a first-year Jersey Blue. This is her 18th start. She's missed just 1 game. Remains a 10-point Passaic lead. Destiny White, that one wide of the hoop. Diaz gets all the way to the basket, and down it goes. 38-30, final minute, quarter number 2. Napier, kick it out. Hardison lines it up. No good, and rebounded by Johnson. Brookdale looking to close the half on a good note. Trailed by as many as 10. They got it down to 8, and floater by Diaz wouldn't fall. Out in the open floor for the bucket goes Kiana Hardison. So with that, the shot clock is now turned off. Brookdale can hold for 1 if they'd like. Glanton draws the foul. So Glanton will shoot a pair.
Foul's on number 9, Paige Ashley, her third personal foul.
Foul trouble has become part of the story for Passaic, as Ashley, along with Jared, each with 3 fouls apiece. Glanton nets the first one. Glanton's second attempt, up and no good. Rolling loose. Officials confer and say Brookdale ball. Much to the chagrin of Jermaine Emanuel, and they have changed the call. So originally they gave it to Brookdale, now it's Panther basketball. They've got 4.7 seconds to work with. It'll be Ashley, 2 seconds and 1. Ashley fires, and that's the end of the second quarter. So these teams will hit the locker room with the score, 40-31, Passaic with the advantage. So Brookdale led for most of the way early, but the Panthers have taken control, and for Brookdale, in order to stop the losing streak, it'll have to be a come-from-behind effort here this evening. So we'll see what happens when the second half begins after the break here on Brookdale TV. Back inside the Collins Arena as we get ready for the second half, Brookdale and Passaic. Brian Goudsward here with you as the Jersey Blues trail 40-31 against the team with the top record in the Region 19. That would be the Passaic Panthers. Although in the first meeting of the season between the teams, it was Passaic's season opener. Brookdale defeated the Panthers in that game 67-53. It was back on November the 6th. Passaic started with a loss, then ran off 14 wins in a row after that game, as Jackson can't get it to fall on the first shot attempt of the new half. Pass through the paint, taken away by Diaz. Puts up the floor with it. Hagen from three-point range, got it. That's her second from downtown. In her first game after a 5-game absence, dealing with a sprained ankle, which Brunson said he was going to monitor how she looked today, but so far showing no ill effects. So she's out there on bench duty and starting the second half on the floor for the home team. As Napier had to go off the rim, and the rebound taken by Hagen. Still looking to get closer. They've got the deficit down to 6. Drop it off Hagen, same spot. This one, no good. And it's into the hands of Hardison. Hardison goes up. It's out of bounds, and Brookdale will take over. So there are 5 on the floor to start the half. Hagen, Diaz, Jackson, Glanton, and Suki. We're down to the final 6 games of the regular season after tonight, so the season very much reaching the late stages. That's for 2. Diaz, no. Offensive rebound, Glanton back up. And spurt for Brookdale with 5 points coming out in the new half, and there's a whistle.
A technical foul has been assessed on Brookdale's number 12, Jamira Glanton.
So they got a technical foul on Glanton. I don't know if she was taunting or exactly what the situation was, but that's something that you can't have. Rich Brunson calls her over. So you've got Rodriguez to shoot the tee, and it's good. 77% free throw shooter will get one more attempt. Rodriguez out of Patterson, which is the city where Passaic plays its home games. Passaic County Community College. A little over an hour trip to get to Lincroft. So you can't have that if you're Brookdale. You come out, score 5 quick points, and then momentum just gets stopped dead in its tracks on a technical foul call. Here's a 3 off target. Glanton trying to control and has it. Diaz wants the 3, and it's rebounded by Ribaldo, who was forced to the bench in that first half, picking up 3 personal fouls. Ruiz, no good, and it's rebounded by Suki. Suki in some trouble. That'll stay with Brookdale. Emanuel is presiding over this Passaic team. It's in the top spot in the region standings. Good find, checks. Credit Blanton for the assist. 4-point game. About 3 minutes gone by, quarter number 3. Romaldo goes up and Suki went down, and there's a foul.
Foul call to number 13, Taylor Suki.
And it is Suki who picks it up her first. Carla Romaldo. She goes to the free throw line, a 51% free throw shooter. A sophomore out of Newark. She is tied for the team lead in starts this year, along with teammate Janessa Rodriguez. They've each now started 17 out of the 19 games that the Panthers have played. Diaz pass knocked away, stolen. Hardison for 3. Side rim, rebound, Blanton. Tried to get a running start. Suki gives up her dribble at the ball for Diaz. Pass goes through the hands. Brookdale retains it. 11 on the timer.
Substitution for the Jersey Blues, number
And the substitution is Miracle Burke for Taylor Suki. The inbounder, Diaz. Burke catches down deep, turns, and it's in the hands of Romaldo defensively. 5-point game, advantage Passaic. Ruiz hits the 3.
3-point basket.
Janessa Ruiz.
3-pointer.
She has led the way once again for the visiting Panthers. And she has extended to an 8-point lead, and off the turnover, it'll be Passaic ball. Ruiz.
Brookdale possession.
She's called for out of bounds. Still hoping to put an end to a season-high 5-game losing streak, but you knew it was going to be a tough game tonight. Nearly coughed it up and stay with it as Hagan speeds ahead. Blanton drew some contact. Burke puts it in. Passaic only 3 losses on the year, one in the season opener against Brookdale. The other 2 came recently. They lost back-to-back before their most recent win at Northampton. So this may be a time where they're showing just a little bit of vulnerability. Here they are on the break, and Ruiz, it goes, and the foul.
Basket for number 1, Janessa Ruiz. Technical foul has been assessed.
And you got a technical foul as well, so that's the second charge to Brookdale.
On Brookdale's number 2, Layla
This
Hayes.
is on Hagan. So Hagan is in all likelihood going to come out. Suki's ready to check in, so that's 2 technical fouls in the quarter.
Brookdale number 13, Taylor Suki checks in. Shooting at the line.
Hagan to
Passaic,
the
number 1,
bench.
Janessa Ruiz.
Ruiz is a 65% free throw shooter. So she does her job, and high fives Janessa Rodriguez, who will shoot next, and that's good. officials are huddling up. We got 3 free throw attempts. And now it'll be Passaic ball on the side. And the discussion continues. Trying to get it sorted out after the technical foul was charged to Hagen. There were a total of 3 free throws taken. And we are still waiting. As far as we are from the scores table, it's hard to sometimes get a feel on what exactly is going on in these situations. But all we know is that this has been several minutes now of inactivity. Rich Brunson's joining in on the conversation now. Manuel pacing. Crowd starting to get a little restless. And here we go. It's a 10-point game. Pass taken. Steal from Diaz. They're looking for the numbers. Jackson in rhythm came up short on a bounce to Ruiz. Running back the other way. And a foul. So Passaic has yet to commit a foul in the quarter. And for Brookdale, that is now their fourth.
Number 12, Jemima Langton, her fourth personal.
Langton, who was one of the technical foul victims of the quarter, along with Hagen, here picks up a personal, and it's number 4. So that's problematic. Hardison inbounds, catch and shoot, shot short, rebounded by Suki, off the intent from Maldo. Diaz driving dish for Burke, couldn't finish. Burke a second try, still loose, and Passaic ball. Napier head of the floor, Ruiz fouled. Suki thought it was good defense.
Fouls on number 13, Taylor Suki. Her second personal foul. Shooting at the line for Passaic, number 1, Janesse Ruiz.
Ruiz, 65% from the line.
And substitution for Brookdale, number 2, Leila Hagen.
2 added 2, so the lead is 12. Brookdale came out in the first quarter, were leading for most of the way, playing with good energy, thinking, wow, this is the best they've looked in some time. Jackson high off the glass. Brookdale needed that. They had been without points in a considerable stretch. Aldo tried to sweep it up. Good ball denial, forced the inbound underneath. And who's going to take it? It'll be Rodriguez. A lot of congestion, and the tie-up is forced. Arrow keeps it on this end. Brookdale substitution incoming is Bella Tomasini.
Number 23, Bella Tomasini.
Miracle Burke takes a break. Rodriguez once again. And for Hardison, will circle it back at top of the key. Hardison with a good dribble drive, can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound. Romaldo battling with Hagen, who has to be careful in foul trouble.
As a held ball, possession to Brookdale.
This time the held ball gives it to the Jersey Blues. They're on the floor with Hagen, Glanton, Diaz, Tomasini, and Jackson. Glanton get up for it, goes strong to the basket. Jackson's there to take it, second chance opportunity. Hagen fires away, can't connect. Foul, and which way will this go? It's on Tomasini, just into the game.
Bella Tomasini. That's her first personal foul.
Brunson is in conversation with one of the officials. His team has picked up 5 fouls in the quarter. Passaic yet to commit one. We get another stoppage. So the stoppage is because Passaic is awarded free throws here with Brookdale over the foul limit. Kiana Hardison. This has not been the most crisp of quarters from an officiating perspective.
Shooting for Passaic at the line, number 4, Kiana Hardison.
Now 1 added 2. And the intercept by Hardison. Bounce it for Rodriguez, able to track it down. Napier. Shot from Romaldo was out of bounds.
Brookdale possession.
Got a quarter plus 2.5 here in the third to play tonight. Men's game will take the floor after we're done with this one. Lately, Passaic has turned up the intensity level on the defensive end. Brookdale just not much working. They've turned them over. Game just appears to be getting further and further away. Good setup and finish. Romaldo. So it's up to a 13-point game. We'll hit 2 minutes to go. Hagen looking for the 3, not there. And rebounded by Napier. Ahead is Rodriguez. Tomasini got a hand on it, and the steal. And looking to take it herself. We're able to get back in transition. Hagen tried the bank. Brookdale takes it back. It's Hagen. Dish for Glanton. And it pops out, but it should go to the line, I believe.
Foul number 23, Kamaya Napier, her second personal, first team foul on Passaic. Timeout has been called by Passaic.
timeout with 93 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Passaic leading, it's 55-42. Minute 33 on the third quarter clock. Brian Gansert here with you with thanks to our Brookdale TV crew tonight. Men's game coming up, Brookdale and Passaic. We got the same matchup on tap. Another doubleheader coming up on Thursday as well. Women's team will take on Montgomery. The men are home to Northampton. The schedule here in the final month in February is mostly home games. On the men's and women's side, they'll each play 4 of their final 6 in Lincroft. Tomasini collects the offensive rebound. Hagen for 3 and hits.
3-point basket. Ilana Hagen. 3-pointer.
55-45. Drop it off Ruiz, foul line extended, got it.
Genesee Ruiz with the basket.
Dangerous pass cross court, reeled in by Diaz. She can't find the range. Offensive rebound, Tomasini flipped it up. Good save, Diaz. Out high with Hagen. Plenty of time to work with. Diaz tees it up and drills it. It's a 3 for Leo Diaz. Bit of momentum here in the closing minutes of the third from the Jersey Blues. Line up, a 3. No, Tomasini knocked it to the outside, and it's right to Passaic. Napier, another try, way off, and Hagen secures this one. Shot clock now turned off. Down 9, can get it closer. Diaz, not this time. Offensive rebound, Johnson, swing it out. Diaz, 3 on the way. Won't go, Tomasini all in one motion. Glanton got a hand on it, and it's off the Jersey Blues.
Passaic possession.
A wild scramble here in the last minute. Brookdale has seemingly come to life again, but Passaic can hold for a final shot attempt in this third quarter. 3 seconds left. Hardison puts it up, and it goes at the horn. Kiana Hardison beats the buzzer.
And the score at the end
And
of
we'll hit the fourth
play.
quarter with Passaic in front of Brookdale. It's 59-48 in the fourth and final quarter. Comes your way next. You're watching Brookdale TV. Fourth quarter about to begin. Brookdale in an 11-point hole, 59-48. Got some last-minute sorting at the scorers table. Katie Amundsen, Director of Athletics, on hand.
The Jersey Blues will inbound the ball to start the fourth quarter.
And the Jersey Blues will have it. They have Hagen, Diaz, Burke, Johnson, and Suki. For the original 5 starters on the floor to start the final period. Inside the arc, Jackson short. And up for the rebound, Romaldo. Speeding ahead is Hardison. Can't get it to go, and it's Brookdale ball.
Brookdale possession.
Jersey Blues, it's been a good while since their last victory. It came back on January the 13th at Montgomery. And that was the game that Hagen went down with the ankle sprain. She missed the next 5 games. Brookdale lost all 5.
Passaic possession.
Started off strong this evening, but haven't been able to sustain it. And they handed Passaic one of their 3 losses way back in the early part of November. Passaic looking to get its measure of revenge here by taking the second game.
And it's Passaic possession. Brookdale number 12.
Glanton in, Suki out, and the inbounder to be Hardison. Ruiz misfires, Burke able to keep the feet in bounds, but a dangerous pass forcing Glanton on the save. Brookdale able to get it across midcourt. Good maneuver by Hagan, drop it up for Burke, and the bucket. Sweep it up. No for Napier. Romaldo getting down on the floor, but Brookdale comes away. Jackson got knocked to the floor, and the foul is called on Napier. So Napier now with 3 personal fouls. Rich Brunson, casual look today. Sometimes you see him decked out in the full suit. Pass too tall for Burke. Told me before the game, just didn't feel like his team's energy level has quite been up to standard during this current losing streak. Couldn't quite pinpoint exactly what it's been that has caused his team over this stretch of games as Hardison gets it to drop. You also didn't sense any panic from Brunson or the players. They feel like they can get it turned back around, especially with Hagan back out. Jackson drops the foul line jumper. 61-52. Hardison, dish, good rejection by Burke. Still plenty of time for Brookdale to mount a rally tonight. Diaz never shy about shooting it. Hagan knocked away, stolen. Hardison for Ruiz for 2.
Jesse Ruiz with the basket.
3 minutes gone by, 4th quarter. Burke surrounded and traveled.
Traveling call, possession to Passaic.
Hardison off the dribble. Tie-up forced. Possession arrow favors the Panthers. Here comes Taylor Suki, and it'll be Burke to check out.
Number 13, Taylor Suki. Possession to Passaic.
Throw it inside for Napier, got hacked. Kamaya Napier was the high scorer for the Panthers in the losing effort back in their season opener when Brookdale defeated Passaic County. Napier scoring 21 points in that game. She missed in a 1-and-1, but the ball goes right back to her. Hardison fires away. No good. Trying to track it down. And no luck for Rodriguez. It's Brookdale ball. Diaz, Hagan, Glanton, Jackson, and Suki. 5 on the floor for the Jersey Blues. It's gathered in by Diaz to the corner, and Suki way off the mark. Nobody got back in transition. Easy bucket. Ruiz. And we got a timeout. It's back up to a 13-point game. Advantage Passaic. Rich Brunson needs to talk back after this. Outside the timeout, it'll belong to Brookdale. But down by 13 points, and time starting to run thin. Jersey Blues are in danger of dropping their 6th consecutive. Got matchups with Montgomery coming up on Thursday. The homestand continues next week with a couple of games at home on Tuesday and Thursday. Bergen comes in on Tuesday night. Turnover. Passaic is running. It's led by Napier, stripped of the ball, out of bounds. Jackson looks like she has some issue with her eye. Travel on Ruiz. Diaz all the way to the basket, and she draws the contact.
Number 3,
Diaz will be her first free throw attempts all evening long. She's by far the leader in makes and attempts this season, shooting at 77%. Coming off a game that she would like to forget from a shooting perspective. She was just 2 for 20 from 3 in the losing effort at Ocean. 1 added 2 from the line, making it a 12-point game. 5.5 remaining. Artisan finds teammate, and possession arrow favors the Jersey Blues. 5.25 minutes. Tough shot, it goes, and the foul. Leo Diaz. High degree of difficulty.
Fouls on number 23, Kamaya Napier.
Try to make good on a 3-point play substitution. Paige Ashley has been limited by foul trouble. This half checks in. Romaldo to the bench. Foul goes on Napier, that's her 4th. So Diaz for the 3-point play, got it. It's back to single digits, 65-56, 5 minutes to go. See, it was a clean play, possession arrow, this time favors Passaic. far side of the floor where Rodriguez will send it in. Ran the screen. Hardison, short. Tomasini touched it last out of bounds. Check that Suki. So the inbounder is Napier. All fours on the game clock, 4:44. And now it's number 4, Hardison, taking it to the basket, and it's off the Panthers. Brookdale ball. A three-pointer, or really any score, and it starts to become more interesting. Jackson looking for it, has it! It's a 3, and it's a 6-point game. 65-59. Here's Romaldo. Can't find the range. Offensive rebound. Ruiz back up. No. Blanton grabs hold of it. We'll hit the 4-minute mark. Creeping closer, Brookdale, and they want to talk it over. Timeout, Rich Brunson. 4 minutes, 3 seconds. We've got a game against the number 1 team in the region. We'll be right back. Hagan with a foot on the line, short. Brought ahead by Napier. Napier splitting through, won't go. Napier the offensive rebound. Ruiz gets toward the basket. 12 on the timer, ball way outside. Hardison. Rodriguez for Hardison, 3 on the way. No good, rebound Suki. Inside 3.5 to play. Jackson fake, drive. No call as she lost the handle. Numbers potentially for the Panthers. It's Napier, flings it up. And rebounded by Glanton. Slow down the pace, will hit the 3-minute mark. Jackson fake, driving baseline, denied. Knocked out of bounds by Romaldo.
Substitution for Passaic, number 8.
Substitution coming in, it's Ioannis Jared. She's in foul trouble. It'll be Diaz to trigger in. Settle for Hagan. Her three-pointer is off the front rim and rebounded by Ruiz. Hardison one-on-one with Diaz watching. Out on the perimeter, Ruiz. Bounce it for Romaldo. Knocked away and taken by Hagan. Jackson mishandles, and there's a scramble as bodies go to the floor. The foul is on Passaic.
Fouls on number 5, Janessa Rodriguez. That's her second personal, 14th foul on Passaic. Give it up. Suki for 3. Won't go. Rebounded by Hardison. Remains a 6-point game. 2-possession Passaic lead. Come up on 2 minutes remaining in the game. Through the hands of Romaldo, and that's a turnover. Brookdale will take that. And they've got their two sharpshooters out there with Diaz, Hagan, joined by Glanton, Jackson, and Suki. You've got 4 players on the floor who can shoot the 3 and at a pretty good clip. Diaz, one of those, this time on the drive, floats it up short. And strong rebound, Rodriguez. 65-59. Rodriguez getting things set up. Tight defense and the steal. Diaz to the basket. Oh, good strip. Hardest in the transition defense. Force an inbound. Hagan into a tight spot for Jackson down on the low block. Jackson, tough attempt, it goes! It's down to a 4-point game. They tighten it up in the backcourt. They get it across with Hardison. And foul as Diaz was in the area. She commits it.
Leo Diaz, her first personal,
Just her first of the game. Passaic has picked up 4 of them. Bandit far side of the floor. Brookdale has been chipping away. Glanton getting on the floor, and Brookdale got the timeout. And they'll have the ball when we come back. Under a minute to go. 65-61.
Timeout.
Brookdale has it. Hagan's on the move to the basket, and the whistle blows. Let's see if she gets free throws out
Foul
of
number
this.
5, Janessa Rodriguez, her third personal foul.
Janessa Rodriguez now with 3. Hagan, in fact, at the line.
At the
Just
line
a
for Brookdale, number
50%
2,
free
Layla
throw
Hagan,
shooter.
shooting 2.
Her first appearance at the line tonight. Staten Island, New York native. Big attempts. Doesn't get the roll. Brookdale looking to take down the #1 team in the region tonight in Passaic. They've already beaten them once this year. 1 out of 2. It's a 3-point game. Jersey Blues have been chipping away. Trailed by as many as 13 tonight. Trailed for most of the way. Down underneath the basket, Romaldo draws the foul.
Fouls on number 2, Layla Hagan, her 4th personal foul, 13th foul on
Now with
Brookdale.
4 personal fouls, so as the technical. Dale picked up 2 technicals in the 3rd quarter. Here's Romaldo may have gotten shaken up, so she's going to get checked out. Teams will take this opportunity for a mini stoppage. Rich Brunson leading his 5. As you see on your picture, 9th season as the head coach, the Rutgers University product.
While for Passaic, coming at 15-3, at times tonight they have not looked like a first place team. But their defensive intensity, that doesn't go away, and that plays whether they are at home or on the road, and they've been especially dominant on the road where they're 10-1. And their only loss was against a Division II opponent, that would be Essex. Pronounced good to go, and she'll shoot the free throws as we resume outside the timeout. Men's game coming up next. We'll have a brief intermission in between. Tuesday evening of Region 19 basketball. Glad you've been with us. Brookdale TV. Romaldo, 51% free throw shooter in the game's final minute. And it was in, out, and back in. Romaldo taking her time. Second one on the way. No good. 4-point game. Glanton handling along the baseline. Was she too far? She was. Oh no.
Substitution for Passaic, number 23, Kamaya Napier.
Kamaya Napier substitutes in. We'll see if Brookdale's going to look to foul as quickly as possible. First they'll go for the steal initially as it's in clean for Napier. Jackson gets up tight. And there's the foul.
Fouls on number 15, Jocelyn Jackson. Her second personal, fourth team foul on Brookdale.
So Napier will shoot. Rich Brunson wants to know why they're shooting, because that's the fourth foul, and we thought the rule was 5 fouls and you shoot. And after all, it is not going to be a shooting foul. Boy, the officials have had some difficulties tonight. Jackson trying to get the steal. Passaic retains it. About a 12-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Inbounder Hardison. Hagen is up in her face, but they get it in. Brookdale's going to have to foul, and there it is. So Glanton gives herself up.
Fouls on number 12, Jamira Glanton.
That's her fifth and final foul. She's out of the game. Bella Tomasini comes in as the replacement.
23, Bella Tomasini.
And the free throw shooter is Ruiz.
Number 1, Janesse
65%. She's working on a good night tonight. See some of the men's players have made their way in off to our left here, waiting to take the floor next. Brookdale women hoping to make this exciting finish, but they're down by 5. The shot clock now turned off. Jackson, give it up for Hagen, tries to force up a shot, blocked. Final seconds now as Napier gets fouled, and just 9.5 remain. And it looks like for Brookdale it's going to be just a little bit short. A valiant effort to get back into this game. Still an outside chance, but made even more difficult with each empty possession. And Napier makes it a 6-point Passaic lead. Rebound Thomasini. Brookdale does not have any timeouts. Down by 6. Suki for Hagen. Hagen forces it up, and that's it. It's over. 68-62.